Good morning, everybody. Mike Vaki, Princetontrader.com, here for ntmarkets.com with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and what we had yesterday is what we've had so many times before. The Fed speaks, we move higher. There's just no indication that there's going to be any change in policy and what they've been doing, and so you have to buy dips and you have to be long. So what we did yesterday, it actually worked out very nicely for us. We had some real clues that we were headed higher. Our prop lower level was the reaction low right after the Fed announcement. So that holds. Then on the retest, it bounces off the weekly pivot, 31, which was an area that we've been watching as well. So then we had, there were two checks in the bull column. And on a move over 33, it never looked back. So right now I'm long 33. I've taken most of it off. I've still got some of it on, and I've got to stop at 43. So I've got 10 locked in this morning going into the day. So what I'm going to be looking for is what happens when we make our next significant dip, probably sometime this morning. What do we do there? Do the dip buyers are, well, I shouldn't even say that. The dip buyers are going to come in, they're going to grab it as quickly as they can. Because now the feeling is we're going to go on another upper band ride, and with new cash highs, new contract highs, the next thing we have to do is take out the continuation highs, and we really do. This is not enough. You have to do, the triple crown, so to speak. You've got to take out the continuation highs on the futures. That's up at 54.75, so about 4 handles away. If that happens, then there's a very good chance we go ahead and we do upper band on the continuation chart up at 1961, and then at that point you can potentially ride the band. If that doesn't happen, then the market begins to set itself up for another move back. Where? I'll say this again. I don't think the market owes you any more than a pullback to the middle band. Where was the low from this pullback? Middle band, 1919. So for those of you that are following the webcast, we had that for you 31 handles ago, about 5 days before we hit it. And we also told you don't look at the continuation bands on the September contract, on the front month contract. Don't trade bands on front month contracts because that's not where the volume has been. That's not where the eyeballs have been. And on a pullback, it invariably bounces off the continuation band, and it did here to the penny. So I'll be looking at the same thing after we pull back again, but I don't think it's reasonable in looking at this chart to say it's going to pull back today. If it did, it would leave, it would be quite a reversal, and it would have to break below 1919 pretty quickly and be a real demonstration of bearish strength. And the words bearish and strength have not been in the same sentence in quite some time. So I think people that are looking for that are asking this market to do something that it may not be capable of doing. But the issue is, we're going to get a morning dip. It's going to get bought. Does it become a lower high? Does it then become a lower low? That's something that the bears can build on. Okay. 31 to 33 is a gigantic area. And the bulls won that area. It had been battled over the last few days. The bulls won. And until they give that ground back, all dips will be bought. Will continue to move higher, probably pretty gradually. And people are going to fight it all the way, and that's going to fuel and move higher. So very hard to not be bullish with this kind of a gap sitting there and being so close to the continuation highs. Hard not to be bullish, at least for another day or two, to get that worked out of the market. Okay, so everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Come check out the website. Come check out the chat room. Come take a 2-week free trial. Come trade continuation, middle bands. Come trade proprietary lower levels with us during the day. If you trade this stuff all the time, I think we can do a lot for your trading, and I hope to meet you in the room. I will be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.